Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Anonymous, and here we make videos about gang stalking and about how to defeat it, and you pretty much live my gang stalking experience with me because I have been getting gang stalked for the past 7 years, and I've learned methods on how to control gang stalking. It's been an interesting journey at that, and throughout these years I have actually developed a lot of ways on how to not allow it to destroy you. So today I want to talk about a very controversial topic, that is direct energy weapons. However, I'm not here to discuss if they are real or not. I'm here to discuss who benefits the most from the target believing that they're real or not. So, give me 1 second. I almost forgot. So, the swing of my car is still going. And this is gonna sound super weird, but I was actually beginning to enjoy it. Like, I was literally enjoying it. It was pleasant. I was like, oh, that's nice. And then I just kept watching South Park the whole day. But yeah, I was literally just enjoying the car swing. The only thing that gang stalkers had left that was making me feel a negative emotion doesn't make me feel any negative emotion anymore. I was truly enjoying that. Like, I was actually enjoying. I still can't believe it that I was actually enjoying that. I never thought that was even possible. I feel like they're just like rocking the cradle. You know, rocking me to sleep. It's weird. But I'm glad it happened. Hi. So, let's connect some dots. So, let's start by well, one. If who gets F in the A the most? If direct energy weapons, if the target believes that they're real, and it's the target, right? Why? Because it makes you feel like you have no exit, like you're trapped, like they know what you're thinking, they know what you're imagining, they know everything. What does that cause? Paranoia. That causes a feeling of being watched and observed 24/7, right? So when you hear voices, you feel like they have access to you. I'm telling you this because that's how I felt. I felt like they had access to me at all times. When I heard the voices, the voices were just saying a lot of negative things, and everyone seemed to enjoy this, except I, which is gang stalking. Everyone that participates seems to want to be a part of it. Now, what is the purpose of the gang stalking operation? To make you go insane, to make you appear like you're crazy, to make you have bouts of craziness, to make you believe that you're being persecuted. So to convince you of that, you know, to make living life a nightmare. And notice that the direct energy weapons accomplish the same goal. It further perpetuates the gang stalking narrative. Now, it certainly feels like that. It does, you know, and there's times where you have a flare up of the sensations and my perception just turns back. I remember that when I was trying to understand it, my mind used to go in like a type of like a trance where I was connected and then I got disconnected and then I got connected and I got disconnected, where my perception was changing. Like this is really hard to explain, but like the perception of gang stalking was real, and then I had to like bring my consciousness to the front, and then gang stalking wasn't. Not gang stalking, but the whole thing with the direct energy weapons, or like it's weird because there's like this type of mental state where you're just in a trance where your mind just connects with everything that gang stalkers do. Like it puts you back into the into that reality. It was literally like a shifting of reality. So I know that like reality shifting, you know, it's like a thing, but this is like an actual reality shifting. And the reality was that everyone was connected to you, and then the other one was where everyone wasn't. It's like you're having it's just like you connect to everyone. It's like a connection and disconnection. And the thing is that like gang stalkers know it. They know it, because like I remember that when I was connecting, disconnecting, and I was at work, and then my coworker and the other and my two of my coworkers were like, "What happened?" And then the other one told, "Don't worry, he's gonna connect again." And I got connected, and I remember the last day where they weren't able to connect me anymore. I remember that my coworker, he was like, "Don't worry, he's gonna connect in a little bit. Just give it a second." And then they were like, "He's gonna connect in a little bit. He's gonna connect in a little bit. Just give it a moment." And I never connected it back again. Never. It was funny because you could tell that they were like, "He's not connecting," you know, and they would literally use this terminology in front of me. Like that's the official terminology where you connect. So when there is something that happens where they can see you, and when you're connected, it's like they can have an idea of what you're thinking, and it's typically really accurate. But the only thing that you can do, even when you're connected, even when you know that they know what you're thinking, it's when you just have to keep pretending like nothing is happening. You can't confirm anything. Like, I remember one time, like, I remember that my boss just literally just put like some candy outside, and I thought, oh, they want to get me fat. They want to make me get fat. And then I remember my boss literally just said that, "Don't think I want to try to make you fat, all right?" Like, she said that, you know. But there is actually some type of connection in gang stalking where it's not like they're connected to your brain, but where they can deduce what you're thinking. And I feel like they can have an idea of what you're saying. Like, I feel like they can actually, if they know you, I feel like they can actually like possibly hear it, but not because of technology, but because I feel like there's some type of psychological synchronization of people. that could be possible. I actually do have a more belief in that. In that being real. But that's it. Like that's it, and that's as far as it goes. So the whole thing with the images, that was only me. Like, they had no idea what I was experiencing when that happened. So what else? There are some type of mechanistic effects that is like a secret in occult, like occult methods of messing with someone's mind. They have to get it tired, they have to get it on something, drunk, whatever, and they have to make you feel a lot of emotions, distress, and when you feel that, only then they can start doing everything else. That's why gang stalking only goes hard when you've been using drugs or being drunk, because that's the only time that they can actually do something to you. It's the only time that you're vulnerable. So I also wanted to tell you guys that the spell is wearing out. The spell of the drug addiction, of the sex addiction. I don't even think about Grindr anymore after I blocked all the people, That in itself is confirming that I was literally psychologically manipulated into being a drug, sex hungry, a drug addicted sex maniac or sex hungry, whatever. Guys, this is crazy. Like, I don't have the drive anymore to want to be on Grindr. I don't feel like looking for sex. I feel like I have other important things to do. Like, I'm going back to myself, guys. I was manipulated into becoming that. I really, really was, guys. I still don't know how much I should attribute to gang stalkers, but yeah, it's insane. People can literally, in groups, conspire into destroying you, into making you a drug, sex addicted, whatever. It's crazy. Well, anyways, back to our today's topic. Yeah, literally, when they say, when you see that an event happened, follow the money to figure out who did it, who is benefiting the most. So right now, benefiting is pretty much gang stalker. The whole idea of gang stalking is to destroy one person. Believing that direct energy weapons are real destroys the person further. It makes everything a lot more intense. The moment that I came to the conclusion, it's just my body making all these crazy sensations. Listen, look at me. I'm going back to normal. I'm going back to, as soon as I figured out the indirect manipulation, you guys are figuring out all of that with me. You're seeing it on my videos. As time goes by, it's It's the gang stalking, the things, the manipulations are fading away. And I was not supposed to come back from gang stalking. There's the thing, is that gang stalking requires so much maintenance. Because it's gonna, if you get rid of the people that are causing the gang stalking is gonna be nothing. So I have found the answer to gang stalking. I am living proof of it. The techniques and the ways to do it that I'm sharing with you is, you guys are seeing me come back to normal. That's what I wanted, is to show you guys how you can go from one thing, like listen to other stories that I said before. Like, I lived all that stuff. I thought all that stuff was real. And just like all of a sudden, just like boop, it's like I'm back to normal. You know, I'm even though I'm living here, I'm super happy. Getting in the best. I'm gonna get in the best shape of my life. I know that, because I don't want to waste any more time being subpar to what I can be, to my fullest potential. You know, and yeah. The only thing that I can do is use all that experience, you know, to help someone who's going through that. But yeah, in conclusion, the only person that believing that direct energy weapons are real, it only destroys the target further. It only benefits the gang stalkers if you believe that direct energy weapons are real. Even if there's a tiny little doubt in your mind that they can be real, it's gonna F you in the A. Because you're gonna start doing crazy shit to try to protect yourself, like buy magnets, by I don't know, or whatever meters to revise that, to try to get evidence. But I'm telling you now, there's no evidence. There's only assumptions. All the diagrams that I showed you in my previous videos, those are all assumptions that people created, because that's what it feels like. If you're getting gang stalked, I hope that you got to my videos first before you start feeling direct energy weapons, because I have the solution. Anyways, I have to start getting ready for work. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.